Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, September 1st. Sorry, I'm a little early today, but again, checking my Facebook. All right, busy day today, but I wanted to make this recording earlier. So, everybody jumping on at 12. Sorry, I recorded this a little bit early. But today, the topic is that the white space in your calendar is the devil's playground. That white space. So have you heard that before? I've said this in videos before. Have you heard, if you want something done, give it to someone busy? Have you heard that before too? Because it is so true. I know that for myself. When I have more of an open schedule for the day, when like I look and I'm like, well, look at all the extra things that I could get done because some appointments got moved around or rescheduled or for whatever reason. And it just seems it's never as productive unless I put things in there that I'm going to make sure I do. Of course, I and you probably have a list of all these to-dos of things that you want to work on, especially agents. We always have to-dos. Projects like I want to work on this. I want to take a class. I want to build my website. I want to look into lead generation. I want to talk to my broker. I want to talk to my coach. We always have a list of things on the side to do when we have that white space in our calendars. And guess what? We never, ever really maximize it unless we fill that white space up. Does you follow me? So putting that in there. So that's why I always stress that at the beginning of the day, if your calendar changes, make sure you put in those tasks. Okay, 2 to 3. There's nothing planned. There's something thing that you were going to do, or appointment, or a call that was supposed to come in. Yeah, I'm giving myself an example. I confirm all my appointments for the day and calls for the day first thing in the morning, and sometimes people move around or can't do it. Or sometimes people get tied up and they don't call you, or they're not available when you call. So what do you fill into that white space? And that's very, very important. So I know I see agents every day especially when there's issues, things going on, things that need to be done, not issues, bad things, but things that need to be done. Sometimes I see when I'm coaching them, it's like, oh, what do you have to get done on this transaction? Well, I got to do this. And I sometimes call the agents out. And you're watching this, if I've called you out, it's like, why didn't you get that done 2 days ago? Like, oh yeah, it's been 3 days. I need to get earnest money today. I'm like, yeah, why didn't you get that 2 days ago? Because you didn't put it in your calendar. Make sure, get earnest money. Make sure you're not the last day of when you're supposed to get it. Oh, schedule closing. Talk to the title company. Put it in your calendar. Everything that you have to work on in a transaction should be in your calendar of when dates and timelines are. So you know when to do those things that you have to do. And then, of course, you got to fill in your prospecting to make sure you have that in there. And I'm going to go off tangent here a little bit. Sometimes I remind agents of this, and I forget sometimes when I'm coaching, and I'm going to tell you now, is that when I congratulate agents on a sale, especially our newer agents, sometimes I tell them that you got to think of this commission check when it closes as you're not getting paid just because of that transaction. If you're following me on this, not just getting paid because you got the buyer, you got the closing. Look what I made on this transaction. You got to think of more of a business. Look at all of the things you've been doing outside of this transaction to get that client, to get them to the end and get that commission check yourself. Like if you're a business, you're getting paid for all the things you do every day. So I say that when you get a commission check, you're getting paid, you're paying yourself for you're filling up your calendar, those prospecting calls, working on your website, managing your business in general. When you have a company, income's coming in. There's lots of things companies do that are not specific to one client. So if you're a sales company, you're selling products, you sell a product, you get money, and what's that income? There's lots of things companies are doing that's not specific to that one client, that one customer buying that one thing. Like, I use a restaurant term all the time. You bring people in and you get paid, but man, that money is not just because you service that client. That money is because of the advertising you did, the prep work, the people that you have cleaning your restaurant, all the upkeep to maintenance of your shop, your store, all of those people, paying your rent, paying your utilities, all of that income. So I try to, if you're following me here, is that think about all of your job. When you get those commission checks, you're paying yourself to fill in your calendar with, and making sure there's no white spaces, there's no empty spaces. So your job and what you get paid to do ultimately is filling up your calendar with things you need to do all day long, every day, tasks from start to finish, making sure you're filled with things to do. And again, think of yourself as a business. Think of yourself as you have many jobs within your business, and a lot of them, those jobs you do are not specific to talking to a buyer, bringing them to a house, signing the contract, making sure they close, get a commission. Sometimes in your mind you have that. That's what you get paid to do. No, you get paid to do all of the other things that get you to that. You're a complete business in self. So hope that makes sense. But bottom line is, if you have white space, things, open spots in the calendar of the times you want to work, you're going to fill them up with things, or other things, or other people will fill them up for you that are not potential income generating, moving your business in a positive way, and getting to the next level where you want to be. So think about that today. But of course, remember, if you want to talk to me, reach out to me, please feel free to text, email, call me. We'll set up some time, and I'm happy to help you, tell you what you should do to fill in your white space, to fill up your calendar, because there's always stuff you can be doing in real estate. And that's the beauty of our business. There's always something you could be doing every day, almost 24 hours a day, that could help you get more business. That's it. Have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Bye-bye.